Meow meow. It's October 4, and today in Philippine history, Leona Florentino, a Filipino poet of Spanish and Ilocano verse, died in Vigan in 1884. She was born in 1849 in Vigan, Ilocos Sur, to a rich and prominent couple. Leona was educated at home by her mother Isabel, then by a series of private tutors. She learned to read and write at an early age, and she wrote her first poem at the age of 10. She grew up riding horses and smoking cigars, which her father Marcelino disapproved of. Ang solusyon ng tatay ni Leona is to marry her off to the alcalde mayor of Vigan, Elias de los Reyes, when she was only 14 years old. Elias and Leona had 5 children. Their eldest son, Isabelo, became a writer, activist, senator, and founder of the Philippine Independent Church. Her sister, Felipa, was married off to the Crisologo family. Her brother-in-law, Marcelino Crisologo, was the first governor of Ilocos Sur. Leona wrote love poems for women. In her poem Nalpay Anamnama, she talked about a love that is hopeless and doomed from the start because she loved a woman. The press release on her poems, like this and Para Ken Carmen and others, is that they had been commissioned by men who wanted to impress the women they were courting. Scholars today who have studied her work pose that she is a pioneer in lesbian literature. She contracted tuberculosis, and some references say that this was the reason she lived alone and away from her family towards the end of her life. Others say the nature of her poetry is the reason her husband and children shunned her. This hypothesis is supported by the fact that she used her maiden name, not her husband's. Leona Florentino died from tuberculosis on October 4, 1884, at the age of 35. She was buried in the Vigan Cathedral. Leona has a sculpture at the plaza fronting the house where she lived in Vigan. She has been honored with the title Mother of Philippine Feminist Literature. O, diba?